Hi guys, it's Kris with City Your Homestead, and time for supper. So tonight I'm kind of winging it and just making another Kris's creation, I guess. I want to make like a really super easy meatball stroganoff, but I want to do it easy, and I want to add a few things and make it my own, which I think is cool. And I have some of the biscuits left from Sunday, and I have some meatballs, and I have some egg noodles over there. So let's see if we can make it our own or if it tastes good or not. Let's see. I got a little bit of butter in a pan over here, and I got it melting. And I know I've done stroganoff, but not this, and this one I just want to do on my own and kind of just make it so that everybody that, you know, you don't have to do a roux, you don't have to do anything fun and fancy. You just, you know what, get into your pantry, and I think everybody could make this. Because I really am thinking about things for my cookbook, and you know, I don't want to just post a bunch of other people's recipes, which I usually make them my own anyway, but you know what I'm saying. I want some more that are me and that, you know, is creative and all that good stuff. So, and I apologize we didn't do more of a video today with me and the kids, but we just were living in the moment, and well, frankly, we forgot to record. Now, Friday we will record because my dinner video is actually, I'm going to bring some subs home from the Amish store. They had them right down the street from where we were today, and they are awesome. The ones up north are just a little bit more expensive, but they're just as good. And I know I told Tom, I go, let's just do that. Because we're going way up to Pine View, and you know, that's quite a drive. And let's see how it works out. Alright, so I'm going to get my onions in there. And then I've got my mushrooms. And I just want to slice those up. I know you don't need to do all this with when you make it, because it just kind of cooks when you get it all put together. But I thought maybe I'd put a little bit of a twist on it. And matter of fact, I want to add those meatballs now. They are fully cooked, but why not get a little bit of taste on them? And if there's not enough meatballs, that's Tom's fault. Because I had a whole nother package. And he's like, no, that should be enough. And honestly, me and Jack are still filled from lunch. Oh my gosh. Sonic, you guys, is really expensive. It costs $30 for me and my grandkids for, you know, our meals. And Jack's, I think, was $17. But I'm telling you, I couldn't even finish my burger. I had to give the rest to Jack. And it was just, oh my gosh, crazy filling. But AJ, he ate all his fries, the rest of my fries, and the rest of his brother's fries. So he must have really liked their fries. And all that without ketchup. And normally he needs ketchup for that stuff. But not today, he didn't, I'll tell you. And he'd already had some potatoes from Burger King before we even left. So it must have just been a hungry day for him. I mean, we all have those days, I think, where just no matter how much we eat, it's just not enough. You know what I mean? It's just not enough. And you're hungry all day long. And I don't see why kids can't be the same. But we didn't get much. I did get this. It was 2 for $9. They're the pepperoni flavored meat sticks. And I got a pizza crust for $1.09, I think it was. And AJ wanted one for his house. We got a great big thing of peanuts. And I said, now make sure you share that with your dad. I don't think AJ needs a pack of 18 peanuts for that. And then he wanted some pickles. I don't remember all what he wanted, but I said, are you shopping for me or for your mom and dad? He goes, both. It wasn't for both. But that's okay. I told my son, I says, he didn't spend that much money. I mean, we spent $25 altogether, and 5 of that was for those heat patches. And I got a package of 5 of those. So that was like $5 by itself, I think. And so we didn't spend much. Now when we stopped at the other store, they go, Grandma, let's check out that store. I'm like, okay. We go there, and the first thing they see is AJ sees a tank. He wants that, and then Emmy's seen a recycling truck. And he already has like 2 here plus some at home. That kid loves those recycling trucks. So the lady goes, well, I'll take $2 off the second one. You know? And I go, we're not looking at anything else. We're done. Out of here. Let's go. So we left. And you know, they played with those trucks the whole way home. And then we got spoons at, I'm sorry, cream of mushroom soup, milk, salt and pepper. Not a lot of salt. They gave us spoons at Sonic. And AJ wanted to split his, he wanted to trade his different from Emmy. So they traded. And then Emmy fell asleep. And he was walking to my son's car. I always call him his dad, but my son. And he started crying. And I told Jack, I said, I think it's because of his spoon. And he ran his spoon down there, and then Emmy stopped crying. His spoon looks like a plastic spoon, and it looked like it was maybe a hot dog bun or something. And I don't know what AJ's was. It was red and whatever, but it was cute. And so they really like those too. But let me let this cook up for a little bit, get my noodles done and drained, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Alright, so my noodles are cooked and strained. Now I'm going to add all that into the pan. Now I want to kind of make this an all-in-one pan. I know it can't be because I already used a second pan, but I want everything to be in one dish. How's that? Then I'm going to take a can of mixed vegetables. And you don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. You do you. But I just thought, you know, why not? Make it a nice, full, beautiful meal in one pan. You got your veggies and meat and all that good stuff all in one pan. Then I'm going to add my cream of mushroom soup and milk. And let's get that mixed in there. If I need to add a little bit more milk, that's okay. Or if you have a different cream of soup you want to use, or you want to make your own roux and all that good stuff, you can do that too. But I figured since I was putting mushrooms in it, why not, you know, do cream of mushroom soup. So, now I want to add a little bit more salt and pepper. Because you know when you get your pasta mixed in there, it really does need more seasonings. And if you want to add garlic or, you know, anything else in it, it would be great, I'm sure. But I figured this will use up the biscuits that I had. It'll use up that small bag of meatballs out of my freezer. Because you know I'm going up to Pineview on Friday. So that's where I usually get a lot of my freezer stuff. So I want to make sure I got room for everything. I think it's going to be creamy enough. Alrighty. How does that look? I think it looks really good. So, we'll see. I mean, maybe he won't like it. So, I'm going to warm that back up when he's about 5 minutes from home. And I'll put my biscuits on a plate with our new jam, of course. And we're going to have dinner. And I think he's going to like it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That's what the restaurant down the street's for. But you know, I was thinking about it today when the kids were playing and stuff, and I thought, you know, how many times do we have this or that that's a little bit of this, a little bit of that? We got, you know, like biscuits to use up, or we got this or got that, you know, and we just can't think of something to throw it all together. And actually, one of the channels that I watch, I can't think of her name right now, but you know, she takes all of her whole week and she puts everything into a leftover thing. And it always looks so good, you know. And I'm not a leftover person, but it always looks so good. So, you know, I thought, why not get rid of little bits in here and there, you know, and see what we can come up and create. And he loves stroganoff. And I always used to make it with the cream and mushroom soup before I got fancy, you know. And I thought, why not try that and see what he thinks? So never hesitate to use up a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make up into a great dish. That's where Chris's creation's coming from. So I will warm that up when he gets close, and then we'll meet you at the table. Hey, Tom.
Hello.
So this is meatball stroganoff in my own kind of recipe.
Nice.
Jack's not eating much tonight because, well,
I'm full for lunch. I found that shake.
He had a Sonic shake that's about the size of one of those small popcorns, you know, you get at the movie theaters.
It's big, ain't it, Jack?
Yeah. I couldn't drink it all this time.
So what do you think of my own creation there?
I think it's really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Plus you got some of those biscuits and jam, too.
Yeah, you know.
We got to use those up. There's one more over there. So we had fun with the grandkids. And we got yet another recycling truck.
You know, I like them. They put stuff inside.
I think Courtney was right when she said that. And you have a big box of groceries to take to Courtney tomorrow. Because AJ wanted to shop for his house. How is it, Jack?
Very good.
Alrighty. We're going to let this hungry man eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing. And goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
You guys have a great night.